The top stories: Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed calls for cooperation for holistic prosperity in the country. And the African Airlines Association announces efforts to implement the single African air transport market. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to EBC World with me, Shifa Raulako, and thank you for watching us. Now, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has received the chairman of the China Communication Construction Company, CCCC, Wang Tongzhou, at his office. On the occasion, the Prime Minister shared various national potential areas that necessitate further engagements and investments from CCCC. The company is engaged in various construction activities in Ethiopia. That's according to the office of the Prime Minister. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs discloses that a Pakistani delegation of 76 business companies, including prominent firms, will visit Ethiopia at the end of May as part of the second business and trade delegation to the country. The delegation plans to tour industrial parks in Bole, Lami, Kilinto, and Adama to explore potential investment opportunities and strengthen bilateral economic ties. Additionally, a three-day Ethiopia-Pakistan Business Forum, organized in collaboration with the Ethiopian Investment Commission, will be held in Addis Ababa, it was disclosed. Moving on, the Association of Ethiopian Capital Goods Finance has been officially launched to enhance access to finance for micro, small, and medium enterprises, SMEs. The association aims to improve access to critical machinery and equipment by coordinating the fragmented capital goods financing landscape. It will enable lenders to extend lease financing to smaller enterprises that have historically struggled to secure capital due to collateral requirements. The Minister of Industry, Malaku Alebela, emphasized the importance of SMEs for Ethiopia's inclusive economic growth and emphasized the need for financial institutions like the association to support SMEs. The association was developed with technical assistance from the Bridge program, a partnership between the MasterCard Foundation and First Consult.
Let's explore the best places to visit in Barcelona.
Welcome back. You're still watching ABC World. Now, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, along with First Ladies Nashta Yacho, launched this year's site clearing for construction and renovation of shanty houses under the low-cost housing initiative in our area of Addis Ababa. The Premier said the construction of residential complex in some parts of the area over the past 6 years is creating a conducive and green environment and elevate the standard of living. According to the Prime Minister, this initiative benefits not only the impoverished, but also real estate developers in the area.
The living environment in the Aware area has been problematic, with shanty houses and inadequate toilet facilities for residents despite its proximity to the palace. During the past 6 years, we made remarkable progress in building and renovating houses. This year's low-cost housing initiative in our area will be completed in September. We'll build not only multi-storied buildings, but also will create greener area which is pleasant to live. This initiative benefits not only the impoverished, but also real estate developers in the area.
The Prime Minister confirmed that this year's construction of low-cost housing finance is obtained from the sale of the Book of Madamar and partially supported by the Visa Foundation. Listen to this.
While we are conducting constructions until now, we never use any finance from the government budget. We mostly get from the sale of the Book of Madamar, and since recently some philanthropists contributed a lot for the initiative. Therefore, Aware is a good manifestation of unity and solidarity.
And finally, the African Airlines Association says activities are well underway to implement the single African air transport market. Talking with the Ethiopian news agency, the Secretary General of the African Airlines Association, Abdurrahman Berti, highlighted that efforts being carried out to expedite the implementation of the single African air transport market. Habtama Shagre presents Anna's file as follows.
The Single African Air Transport Market, SATIM, is a flagship project of the African Union's Agenda 2063 to create a single unified air transport market in Africa, liberalize civil aviation, and drive the continent's economic integration agenda. It is to be recalled that 17 African countries, including Ethiopia, have agreed to start the single market for air transport on a trial basis. The agreement removes restrictions imposed by African-owned airlines on commercial and market-oriented flights from one country to another. African Airline Association AFRA Secretary General Abdurrahman Berti told ENA that there are several obstacles that prevent the African aviation industry from growing as expected.
SATAM is, there are some progress, however, it's slow. And we are working as AFRA with all stakeholders to see how to improve its implementation, because many states have signed, but they are not implementing. So AFCAC, the African Civil Aviation Commission, is the executing agency for the implementation of SATAM currently.
Lack of sufficient air transport in the continent and the growing inflation are some of these bottlenecks, he indicated. He stresses that the implementation of single African air transport market will play a greater role in the development of the aviation industry and the expansion of mutual market connections.
The African continental free trade area, and also the free movement of people. So because even if you have traffic rights, if there is no profitable business, no airline will operate. So we need to work on all these projects to move forward the air transport development.
According to him, the association is working closely with the relevant bodies to accelerate its implementation. When the African Free Trade Zone implemented, single African air transport market will play a greater role in the expansion of the continent's market, he added. Therefore, he stresses the need to use the market potential in the air transport sector and work together for the development of air transportation in the continent. The declaration on the establishment of a single African air transport market was adopted by the African Union Assembly in 2015.
Well, dear viewers, you have been watching ABC World. Now a quick recap of the top stories. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed calls for cooperation for holistic prosperity in the country. And the African Airlines Association announces efforts to implement the single African air transport market. Well, that's all the news there's for now. Thank you for watching us. Bye-bye.